speculation Harry and Meghan could opt for a UK Christmas is growing after the Queen recently cancelled a trip to Northern Ireland and spent a night in hospital as a precautionary measure. While the palace has been keen to play down health fears for the monarch, insisting she is in good spirits, her recent hospital visit serves as a stark reminder of her advancing age. After last year's traditional royal get-together was cancelled due to COVID-19, the Queen may be delighted by the prospects of having her family reunited under one roof this Christmas. Despite some of the drama to have engulfed the couple since they stepped back from royal duties last year, Prince Harry is very close with his grandmother, with the Queen insisting that the Sussexes remain much-loved members of her family. Since their move, Meghan has not yet returned to the UK. Harry has returned twice, once for Prince Philip's funeral and once for the unveiling of a statue of his mother Princess Diana. Lilibet, who was born in Santa Barbara last June and named after the Queen, has never visited. A return trip would see the 4-month-old meet her namesake for the first time. There has long been speculation about whether or not the Duke and Duchess would return to the UK for the christening of their daughter, raising questions about whether the Queen, now 95, will ever get to meet her great-granddaughter in person. But a spokesperson for the Sussexes told The Telegraph earlier in October that claims that the Duke and Duchess had already planned to stay in the US were mere speculation. They said that plans for the christening were still being finalized. The Queen was admitted to hospital on Wednesday for an overnight stay, her first in nearly a decade. This came after she was forced to cancel a trip to Northern Ireland, with doctors advising her to rest for a few days instead. The 95-year-old monarch was also seen last Tuesday using a walking stick as she attended a service at Westminster Abbey, to mark the centenary of the Royal British Legion. She took a shorter route into the Abbey, arriving through the Poets' Yard entrance rather than the Great West Door. This is the first time the monarch has been seen using a cane in 20 years. However, the decision to admit the monarch to hospital on Wednesday is believed to have been a precautionary measure. The palace released a statement saying, following medical advice to rest for a few days, the Queen attended hospital on Wednesday afternoon for some preliminary investigations, returning to Windsor Castle at lunchtime today, Thursday, and remains in good spirits. The 95-year-old monarch's health issues have followed 3 weeks packed with royal engagements, who since returning to work after her summer break at the start of October has carried out more than a dozen in-person and virtual engagements. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry reportedly have turned down title for their son Archie. For the reason, a royal expert claimed that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex put parenting choice ahead of the honorary title. Royal biographer Andrew Morton told that the couple fears of their son being mocked at school over the title. Archie could have taken the title of the Earl of Dumbarton, which is an honorary title, but Harry and Meghan decided against it because they felt that the word dumb in the word Dumbarton would have been used as mockery when Archie went to school, Morton said while promoting the re-release of his Meghan and the Unmasking of the Monarchy, a Hollywood princess book. And again, it shows you their sensitivity to image, the 68-year-old author said. Which is something, you know, somebody was saying to me, that, the other day that they contacted Team Sussex and the first question, the Sussexes, asked was, what pictures are you using? And that person thought, that's everything you need to know about the Sussexes. It was also said that Meghan and Harry made it perfectly clear that they didn't want the 2-year-old boy to have a title. The couple, instead, hoped that Archie would be able to decide if he wanted one when he was older. Then we get into the whole business of whether or not a member of the royal family talked about the color of the skin of Archie, whether that was graduated, the darker the skin, the less the protection and the less likely of getting a title, explained the author. There was, as they both were well aware of, no chance of getting a title until Prince Charles takes over because they're only given the title of Prince or Princess, as the son or grandson of the reigning sovereign, and Archie was a great-grandson of the reigning sovereign. Harry and Meghan welcomed Archie back in May 2019 and the boy was not given a title immediately. The palace says it's nothing to do with race, a source shared to the publication in March. Under royal protocol established by King George V, only those in the direct line of succession to the throne get the titles of Prince or Princess. Meanwhile, Meghan said of the matter during the couple's CBS interview with Oprah Winfrey, they didn't want him to be a prince or a princess, which would be different from protocol. It was really hard, this went on for the last few months of our pregnancy where I'm going, hold on a second. How does that work? If he's not gonna be a prince, he needs to be safe.